Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread for Thursday, October 16th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you joining us. Make sure to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up as well. Greatly appreciated. And hey, let us know your favorite plays on the Thursday slate in the comment section below. And as we always do, we'll get to the cappers I got with me. Got Ninos, got Vegas out with me. And we'll get to the three plays we got rolling today. A couple on the baseball slate for you. Some playoff baseball. We just switched venues. We're into LA. We're into Seattle. Got a couple covered there. And then we got you covered on the Thursday night football game. We left the college football one alone. It wasn't a good one, so we left it behind. Maybe I'll give you a pick in the comment section below on the college football one. Be on the lookout for it in the comment section. How's that for you? There you go. Give us a
thumbs up for that one.
Thumbs up for the bonus play. How's that? So, hey, let's get to the cappers, and then we'll get right to the plays we got for you here on the Thursday. We'll head on over to Ninos to get us going. How are you doing here, buddy?
Doing good. Dodgers doing good. Looking forward to, as you said, we're touching a couple baseball games, which will include those Dodgers again. So looking forward to that one for sure. And obviously wishing your Blue Jays the best of luck in theirs. But we'll get to that one. We'll get to that one too. So stay tuned. And yeah. We'll
definitely. Stay tuned as we try to knock it out of the park. Head on over to Vegas. Al, how are you doing, everybody?
Pretty good. We got a full slate here. Just ready to get into it.
Definitely. Let's get into it without further ado. The first game we got on the slate is that Dodgers game. Brewers coming to town. Ninos' game. He's going to get us going here in this one. Who do you got?
Yeah, we got the Dodgers sending Tyler Glasnow out the mound when they give Jose Quintana and the Brewers their rematch in Los Angeles, as you mentioned, after beating them 5-1 in Milwaukee. Just again, not just being a fanboy here, but they've shown it. And in my humble opinion, they are the better team here with the better lineup and better starter. Glasnow having himself a great season. He's looked great in the postseason. Has great numbers against these Brewers here, allowing just a 141 batting average against to this Milwaukee lineup. On the other side, Quintana has some good numbers against these Dodgers too, but again, they've gone into good form and started peaking at the right time here. So after going through a bit of a slump there towards the second half of the season, but definitely playing some of their better baseball right now in the postseason. I think that's a good spot for them to get the job done here. They're rolling with all the momentum. I think they bring it back home and get the job done here. Now they are very juicy on the money line, but we will be touching that as well as the run line. Should get them -1 here, better than -130. So I think it's well worth laying that little bit of juice and getting that insurance, especially being the home team here. Might not see that full ninth inning. So yeah, I'll just take the Dodgers -1 here.
Heading on over to Alessandro. What do you like here in this matchup?
So I'm just going to go to the Dodgers striking first and scoring first. That's -120. At the end of the day, they have better numbers against Quintana. 248 batting average here against Quintana, and then a couple of the key guys have some good numbers here. Mookie Betts, almost 40 at-bats against Jose Quintana here with a 278 batting average. I just think they strike first. We'll take -120.
And for me here in this one, I like an over. I think we see plenty of offense here in this matchup. You look at Dave Roberts after a game when the bullpen wasn't used. Dodgers 5-0 to the over. Also, you look at Dodgers in their home games after allowing 2 runs or less in 2 straight games over a couple seasons, 15-1 to that over. Also, Dodgers in home games after 2 or more consecutive wins, 44-18 to the over here in this one. You want to win some ball games, the Brew Crew is going to have to get the offense rolling here. And with the wind blowing out here in LA for this one, I think the offenses do get going here in this matchup. Might be later. We see some fireworks because Glasnow has been good. Quintana's been good. But we still know the Dodgers bullpen hasn't been the greatest. They haven't had to use it. So congratulations to Yamamoto who saved the Dodgers bullpen. Gave them like a rest day where they didn't have to come in and be used at all. So I still think we see some fires. It's blowing out in LA, and every time I see it blowing out in LA, I just expect to see some offense. Ball loves to fly out of the park when we see it blowing out. So give me the over there in this one. Hey, that wraps up the first MLB game we got on the slate. Looking at game number 2, we got the Blue Jays taking on Seattle. Game 4 here of this series. We're heading on over to Vegas South to get us going. What do you like in this one?
Tough one to predict here at the time of filming this. We got game 3 going on. So is it going to be a 3-0 situation for the Mariners and they close this out? Or, is the Blue Jays going to walk into this game with some momentum down 2-1? Regardless, I'm going to go to the Mariners here just off the pitching matchup here. Scherzer recently in the postseason here, his last 2 seasons, an ERA over 10 in about 5 postseason appearances here the last 2 years. And then also in the month of September here to close out the season, an ERA over 10 as well. 2.4 home runs per 9 innings. Scherzer, 41 years old, is not the same guy he was years ago. And then you look at what Castillo's doing here, the starter for the Mariners, 2.45 ERA since September 1st and 5 postseason outings in his career and a 1.40 ERA in the postseason. I trust Castillo more. I trust Mariners at home more. So I lean the Mariners.
Heading on over to Ninos. Who do you got in this game?
Yeah, I know we said we'd be rooting for the Blue Jays, and I do wish you all the best here, Rod. Tough spot, though, but we'll look at a prop here. The guy that's actually coming into Wednesday's matchup at better than plus 300 to get an RBI. He's hit Max Scherzer well in the past. He has 3 hits and 7 at bats, so with a double and an RBI against him. So I'll take a shot on J.P. Crawford here, a long shot for him to get an RBI.
I'm going to take an over with these 2 stars going. As you alluded to, you look at what Scherzer's been doing, and his numbers are elevated. So he's going to give up a few runs. And I think Castillo, just said, sporting a 2.45 ERA. So he's good for giving up a couple as well. You look over his numbers even deeper all season long. He's got a 3.42 ERA. So he's good for a few runs as well in this one. And then we know what the bullpens are like. So there's some fireworks here in game 4. Give me the over Seattle and Toronto here in this one on Thursday. Hey, that wraps up the MLB. Let's head on over to the Thursday night football action we got rolling here. We got a nice divisional battle. We got the battle of the 40-year-olds, as they say. We got 2 QBs over 40. I think it's the first time in history we've seen 2 QBs of this age. Or experience, as they say, maybe not age, but experience going at it here in this one. So my game, I'll get us going here in this one. You got the Steelers coming in 4-1 off the season. And some pretty good football. Bengals 2-4 on the season. Again, a season with tough luck. We know Burrows goes out and then you try to stay alive, dealing with Browning rolling along, and then he gets hurt. And he's not doing well. And then you bring Flacco in, and Flacco's the game manager. So that's what you're going to get here in this one. Cincinnati tried to establish a running game, but Flacco's got plenty of weapons around him. Chase, Higgs. Gesicki's going to be out here for the Bengals here in this matchup. So Noah Fant will check in. He'll get some more work, and he's been solid. He's been targeted 18 times with 16 receptions. He's averaging well over 6.7 yards per catch. Not bad for a tight end numbers-wise. This is a divisional game. I'm going to grab the Bengals plus the 5.5 here in this matchup. I know the Bengals defense not been the greatest, giving them about 30 yards or 30 points per game. But you look at Steelers defense, not been the known steel curtain, as we call it. They've been giving up well over 21 points a game as well this season. So I think the offense can score some points here in this one. But I like the Bengals to keep it close. Why? Because Tomlinson on Thursdays on the road, he's only 2-9 in his last 11 Thursday games, and that's straight up. 2-9 is Mike Tomlin on the Steelers in these road games on Thursday nights. So I expect this to be close. This is a divisional battle. Grab the Bengals plus the 5.5 here in this one on Thursday night. Sprinkle on the money line. I don't know where the Vegas. Al, what do you like here in this matchup?
I'm gonna go to a player prop here. The wide receiver, main guy, number 1 for Joe Flacco is going to be Jamar Chase. Yes, I expect him to get covered by either Darius Slay or Jalen Ramsey. They'll probably be switching off on Jamar Chase all night long, but you're talking about a top 5 wide receiver in this game. His stats against the Steelers in his career, 6 career games, he has 6 touchdowns, 37 catches, 496 yards receiving. Pretty solid numbers here in a 6-game stretch. I'll go to his touchdown prop plus 140. I like the yards as well, if I'm being honest, at 75.5. I'll be looking Jamar Chase's way.
Heading on over to Ninos. What do you like here in this Thursday night football action?
Yeah, I do agree with a lot of what you said here. I don't see much defense being played here. How well the Bengals protect Flacco here may dictate how this total does. But again, could give some good field position to the Steelers. And again, you like the Bengals here. And I think they do keep it close, especially early here. Seeing that plus half point with the Bengals. I think that's where I'm going to go with my official side pick here, but very strong lean to the over as well. I do think we see a lot of offense in this one, as you said earlier. I do agree with that one. And but I do think a strong play here is that plus half point in the first quarter. Again, all we're asking for is either a score and or a stop here, right? You get both, you're pretty much guaranteed to cash this. You get one of the two, you got a very good chance to still cash this half point. So I like the Bengals to keep it close early there.
Nice. Little bonus prop for everybody. I like Noah Fant here of the Bengals to get himself a touchdown here in this one. As he'll be filling in for Zawacky. Seen Noah Fant catch plenty of passes with his time up here in the CFL, playing for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Great pickup there. Love Noah Fant here in this one to grab us an anytime touchdown. Little bonus for you. Hey, that wraps up the Thursday action for everybody that tunes in to cover the spread. Let us know what you think of the 3 games we covered here today, and we'll do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got the Dodgers taking on the Brewers. As we see over here, there's still a helmet. It's not quite on his head yet, but it will be with game time. Ninos will definitely have that helmet on his head and be cheering for the Dodgers later. Ninos special, -1 with the Dodgers there in that one. Next game we looked at, we got the Blue Jays taking on Seattle. Vegas House game, he says take Seattle in this game for action. And then the Thursday night action, we got Steelers taking on the Bengals. I say grab the Bengals plus the 5.5 here in this one. Flacco and company do plenty enough to keep this close, and I think they got a shot to win it outright. But take the 5.5 points with the Bengals. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful Thursday. Enjoy the action. Let's make it a winning one and do what we always do, and that is cover the spread.